Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Shahid, and first of all, I would like to welcome you all in this video. As previously we talked about English language, that how you can learn English language and how you can boost up your English language skills. This video is also going to be related with English language, but we are going to highlight some of the most questions, some of the most important questions of all the students. They usually ask about these questions, so we're going to give them answer related to those questions. So let's get started. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam.
First of all, sir, thank you so much for giving us your precious time.
Thank you, Mr. Shahid Khan, for inviting me and for having me in your studio. Thank you so much.
That we should focus on grammar, we should boost up our speaking skills.
Well, Mr. Shahid, you asked a very fantastic question, and this is a question of millions of students. If you look at the speaking skills, so it can be improved without grammar skill. Grammar, when student at the same time is focusing on grammar and speaking, so usually they speak English, but they can't speak fluently. During speaking, they think about their grammatical mistakes. So in order to avoid making grammatical mistakes, in order to speak fluently, naturally and smoothly, so a student in initial stages should not pay too much attention on grammar. This is pretty important. I'll give you an example. Like if in the initial stages, if in the beginning you start teaching students English grammar, so then students can't concentrate and can't pay full heed, full attention on speaking. So that's why in initial stages a student should avoid learning grammar. A student should just focus on speaking skill. I'll give you an example. When we were kids, so you remember nobody taught us grammar, nobody taught us anything. We learned from the environment. We was listened to people, and after that we started speaking. By this way we learned the language. Still, we are not very well aware of our native language grammar. Like many things we don't know in our native language, that what is it called, what term is used, as we use different names for the tenses, like simple present tense, present continuous tense, noun, pronoun. We don't know these names in our own language.
English language, that we should focus on that. Rather, we should focus on our listening skills, or we should focus on our speaking skills, our listening, our writing, our reading. So what do you think, sir, which one is the most important that we should work upon that skill?
Well, that's another very good question, Mr. Shahid Khan. Let me tell you that it depends upon the student. All four skills are equally important. All four skills play a pivotal role in a language: reading, writing, listening and speaking. But it depends upon a student, an individual. How? Like if a student is keen on speaking, if a student wishes to improve his speaking skill, so for that student he should concentrate on speaking. He should speak a lot. He should speak with almost everyone. He should make friends who are also trying to learn the language. Understand? He should make friends with those people, with those classmates at school and colleges who are also keen on English, who also love English, and who are also fond of English. So those students who really want to improve their speaking skill should focus on speaking. If a person say that his speaking skill is okay, is alright, he can speak, but he is not good at listening, he can't understand when natives are speaking. As you see, we focus on in academies and colleges and schools, mostly we focus on spoken skills and reading and writing, and we completely ignore the listening skill. So students are good, they can speak, they can read and write, but when natives are talking, so then nobody understands them, and then students get frustrated, students get disappointed, and sometimes students get quite discouraged that we can speak very fluently, but when natives are speaking, they don't focus on listening skill. So in order to improve your listening skill, a student must give time to listening. He must listen. He must practice listening. So listening will improve. Just like that, if a student is weak at reading, so he should read more, he should read magazines, he should read novels, he should read dramas, he should read English newspapers, he should read books, he should read motivational books. By this way, his reading skill will improve, and writing requires writing.
So sir, what are your opinions related to those students who get disappointed in their initial stages of learning English language? So what is the main point that they should keep in mind while learning English language?
Well, the first thing students, when before joining the academy, they have in their mind that, well, this is really easy, or this will be like nothing difficult will be there. But students are not very well aware of the fact that this is a skill and it requires a lot of practice and a lot of repetition. Students who do repetition a lot, practice a lot, students who when they are not scared, like most of the students. I will tell you one thing that is pretty important, Mr. Shahid. Students are scared of what? Students are scared of making mistakes. Obviously, when we were babies, when we were kids, if a person says that I don't remember my childhood, how I started, so there must be, like in our families, there must be kids, they start talking, so we should look at them, that in the beginning when they start talking or they start speaking, they commit mistakes, they make a lot of mistakes. When they speak, we don't understand them, we ask them quite a lot to repeat or to say again, or what, or excuse me, what did you say? Understand? Sometimes when these babies speak wrong, and when these baby they commit mistakes, so what do? We laugh at them, but they don't get discouraged. The question you asked is that why students get disappointed.
Spending some months.
The practice which this language requires, students don't practice that much. One point. Second point is that it is a skill. It is acquired when you practically apply it. So students don't practically apply it. We tell students to close your book, shut your books, and speak. Break the legs and the arms of English. Speak broken English. But go for it. Speak it. It's neither our neighbor's language nor our relative's language, nor their Quranic verses that if we speak it wrong, so what is going to happen means people we will be sinful, or we will commit a sin. Now I think student on the first day should start speaking. They should think in English. They should, when come to academy, they should talk in English to himself or herself, or when they go back home, they should talk in English. So simple tip that I want to share with the viewers is that they should speak. Wherever they are, they should speak. They should think in English. They should not be afraid. They should not think about committing mistakes. Mistakes are teachers. Mistakes should be used as an assessment. Like when you make a lot, so you should think that I have a lot of flaws, I should work on it. Mistake tells us where we are weak. So I think mistakes should be used positively. We should not get discouraged by mistakes.
And I would like to tell to those students who are in search of learning English language and they're searching for an institute where they can learn English language. So I would also love to prefer all those students this academy to join it and to make themselves able to speak English language. And related to these talk shows, so these talk shows are just about to guide those students, to make awareness in the students, to learn English, and we all are aware of that English language is very important nowadays. So this was all about today's talk show. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Thank you so much for giving us support and supporting us and watching and liking our videos. Thank you so much for that. And if you want to watch such kind of content on daily basis, so make sure to follow the pages and to subscribe also our YouTube channel. So you will learn a lot of new information and a lot of new stuffs, and you will get motivated with, and you will get appreciated with such kind of students that at a very young age they are speaking English like a fluent speaker, and people get they get love to watch such kind of students. So it will be very nice for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video. For that, goodbye.